All right, we are live. So this is part 2 of this new show file creation I'm working on. So the show file is pretty much as it was left at the end of part 1. But what we're going to do now in this little streaming session is I'm going to add a front truss, because I completely forgot to add a front truss for some face lighting. We're gonna patch everything in a nice fashion so that there's DMX lines for each truss, as opposed to just patching it and just letting the visualizer work it out. We're going to patch it in a way that makes sense in real life, something a bit more similar to what you'd actually do. We're going to create a outputs window. We're going to get all our palettes up and running a bit better, and then if I'm still streaming by then, we'll, I guess, start working on the execute window and just kind of make it all tidy. And then once that's done, I guess it's time for experimenting with programming some chasers and effects and some cool stuff. But first things first, the plan is to patch a new front truss, which I do not think is currently in here, so no. So let's go ahead and crack on with that. Let me get my windows all sorted out. We want that there. Okay, let's show you what we're working with. So this is as it was left at the end of last session. Open that up. So let's go into the patch. I want to see all universes, and we are going to patch us some face light. So what I'm going to do is, oh, and also I decided I'm going to swap all these spiders. I'm actually going to change for Mac quantum washes. So I'm going to do that now. And you're going to get to see how to morph a head. So instead of just unpatching these and repatching some quantum washes, we're going to morph what these heads are into quantum washes. That way, if you've got a load of playbacks, which already have your washes, such as this playback here, then it's still going to work. It's just going to have your washes. Because if you unpatched and repatched, this playback would no longer reference those lights. So we're going to morph these instead. So to morph, you need to first select your head. So let's go choose Martin. Oh, look, I've kind of practiced this before streaming, so we're highlighted. We're going to go extended 33 channel. So we've now selected it. You can see it's got that highlighted. Well, it's showing in the top of the window. Now you've got to make sure your program is clear, else it doesn't like morphing heads. Highlight your heads that you want to morph, and then go morph. Yes. Done. So now they are Mac quantum washes, and if I take this look out, our washes work. But I'm also going to tidy up this DMX here, just for the sake of tidiness, because now I think they're going to have gaps in between. Yeah. So if I think there's all 4 in a row. Yeah. So if I unpatch these, if I unpatch them all actually, and then just go. So we're at 3161, 3161, done. Okay, now they're all sequential. So I've done that because in the other visualizer that I'm going to use in a bit doesn't have spiders, but it does have these. So we're going to do that. So now let's patch some face light. We want to patch, I'm going to patch some more quantum washes. Going to patch 4 of those. So they're already in the chosen head. So I'm just going to go patch it. And we want 4. I'm not going to bother typing a universe in because everything's going to change in a bit. So it just selects the first 3 spaces where they can go. So that's the 4 washes, and now we're going to patch 4 more spots as well. So let's just go, select them in this tab, highlight 1, choose current head, as opposed to going through the whole choose head, find it all. We'll go back to all, go patch it, and we want another 4 of those. So there we go, that's 8 extra lights patched. Are they in the viz? I'm just gonna make sure they're all selected. Go to patch, view viz, selected heads. Yes, they are in the viz. We are going to add in a new truss, attach objects, insert truss. Let's change this view to light so you can see what's going where. Okay, so there's our new truss in. I'm gonna want this to be a bit higher. Yeah, something like that. At -1? That's a bit far away, I think. Oh, -3. Maybe -4. Oh, no, I mean -2. Yeah, I kind of feel like -2 is good. And X position is in the center. Done. Let's zoom that in a bit. So now we're going to call this, did I select the right one? We're going to name this front truss. Yes, okay. Now let's attach these to front truss. We want to spread these out from about -4 to +4. Yeah, that looks alright. And then these are going to go just beside it. So -3.5. Oh, I can't see where they're going. Let's set these at what? I think it was 11. Yes. No, I think I want those washes to be a bit wider. -5 through 5. That's better. Are they in the right depth? The washes are, not the spots. So everything must be at -2. So this is -4.5. No, a bit too far. -4.3. -4.2. Yeah, -4.2. 4.2. And then these can be -0.87 and 0.87. Perfect. Alright, so that's those in. Now let's make sure they're panning and tilting the way I want them to. So if I go locate, let's zoom right in. Oh, they're inverted. Zoom right in. Overdrive. Not sure what overdrive means. I'd love to know what happens when you put it in overdrive. So if we go to pause, so I'm going to tilt it up. Oh no, that's the wrong way. I want up to be going towards the band. So I think I just need to do a tilt inverse. Here they are. Can I do this? Wow, I can. That's good stuff. So now... Oh no, my spots were going the right way. I need more of a better view. Let's locate again. I've lost track of what's doing what. Okay, the washers are right, the spots are wrong. There we go. Now it's tilting up, and everything's going left. The spots are not going left though. There we go. So everything's going left, everything's going right. Everything's going up, everything's going down. Perfect. Okay. So let's see, what have I got on my little list? Patch new front truss. Ah yeah, so we need to repatch everything now. So luckily I've done a bit of work beforehand, so I don't have to work it all out now. I just have to re-give everything a load of DMX addresses and head numbers. So let's have a look. So I'm going to sort by I'm going to have everything going as the DMX address. DMX, okay, it already was. Good stuff. Oh my lord. Okay. So everything is going to be, each truss is going to receive the same universe. It might end up being two universes, but for example, oh my lord. So this front truss will probably get away with just having one universe on that. The mid truss probably get away with one universe on that. The back truss, I think I've ended up splitting it into two, being the left side and the right side. And I think I've done the same with the floor left and floor right. And there might be an extra floor universe I put in. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember. It was a while ago that I did that preparation for that. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to type in these new patch numbers. So, and I'm going to name them all as well. This window can go off here. So these first two lights are pointy downstage truss. Yeah, pointy downstage truss, and then this is. Actually, I'm just going to call that downstage truss because it comes up as pointy in the head window anyway. So this is pole 1, pole 2, pole 3, upstage truss, pole 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, pole 4, pole 5, pole 6, pole 7. This feels kind of risky doing this because this is work I did almost a week ago. So I got to trust that everything is going to work out. Upstage truss. Oh no, this is upstage floor. And then we've got pole 10, pole 11, pole 12. These three are floor. And then we've got blinders. Perfect. That makes sense. So we got 4 blinders and then 3 more pointies, which are floor. And then we got a load of spots, which I've got unnamed, which I'm happy to go with. And then blinders, atomic. I think it was mainly the pointies I named because there were so many everywhere. Tool hazer, senior spark, quantums, atomics, tool. Yeah. We will name. Oh no. Where have my new heads gone? Let's sort by head number. Oh, not head name. Head number. Head number. Here's my new ones. So this is going to be face wash. Face spot. Okay. Let's go back to sort by DMX. Page up. Okay. So the new patch 125. So this is 201 to 273. 201. Yes. Oh my god. Everything's disappearing. Upstage truss. This is head number 6 and 7. No, 6 has disappeared. Will undo fix my problem? It will undo the prog. Undone set patch. No. How do I redo? Is there a redo? I have no idea what I just did. Oh, it's something in the viz. So apparently you can't undo patch stuff, but you can undo patch viz. Oh, that's frustrating. What was this? -5 through 5. We were at 11. Everything at -2. This was -4.2. 4.2. -0.87. And 0.87. It was something like that. How do I want to sort this? Surely, let's sort by, I think head number is better. Yeah. So I got 201, 25, 49, 73. Yeah, that works. That makes sense. So then these start at 3001. We will know that this is alright when I load up the next viz, because that is all set to be running off these new addresses. So 401 to 473. And then this is 501. Yes. Now floor pointies. No. Yes. I'm looking at, oh, there's too many columns. Too many columns. Pointy floor is universe 6. So this is 6001. So I'm looking at head number, that was 19, 20, 21. Where's 22, 23, 24, 673. 6073. Sorry for the boringness of patching lights. Senior spots. Starting at 2. That was where they were starting. Head 25. 1049. 1049. 2097. 3097. Really hope this works. So head 31 should be 497. This is 597. And then we're going 6. There could be more here. So the 8 left from head 35 onwards is 6145. Should finish at 369. Perfect. Alright, now these max. First 4 are on universe 1 at 113. Finishing at 212. Yep, then 2161 and 3161. Then my blinders, I got 3 at 1, 245. I got 2, 194, 3, 194, 4, 437, and 5, 437. Then we should be on to atomics. There's a lot of atomics. There's too many atomics everywhere. So the first atomic is head 56. Yep. It was at 2495, yep. And we should be changing to 2196. This is 3196. And then 1251. And then 200. This is going to be 200. And then all the rest on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 6 on the floor. At 4425. Yes. Then we're on to the hazers. 6, 500. And this is 6, 504. And now these GLP X20 bars. Oh, there's a lot of lights. This is 401. This is 4110. And then 4219. 4328. And then the same but universe 5. 5110. 5219. 5328. Wow, that was already in it. head 84, just make sure I'm right. Yeah, 601. Yes. 6110. 6219. Oh god. Whoa, didn't mean that. Oh no, there's a mistake. 83, 84 should be 6001. Yeah. 86, there we go. 6219. And this is 6328. Okay, good. And then we're just down to the new face truss lights, which I've put my washers at 7. I think I should just be able to do this. 7001. Yeah. Sweet. Does everything work? Yeah. Spots, pointies, washes, X-bars, blind everything. Good. Okay, now I'm gonna change all these head numbers so that you want to change head numbers so you don't just have them counting up like this. It's good to do it in case you get to a situation where you want to quickly recall some heads and you know exactly what they are. It's kind of more for bigger shows and theatre stuff, not so much for small things. But it's really good to know what head number a head is as opposed to its address, because the address can change, but the head number, you know, is normally going to stay the same. So I normally like to start in the 100s, because when you've got a rig of this size, so all of my pointies are going to start in the 100s, so I'm going to put them at 101. And I'm going to, well, they've all disappeared way down the page. Okay, and then my spots are all going to be at probably 201. I think I've put in my little cheaty thing. Let's have a look at am I sorting by heads? Pointies, yeah. And then I'm having my Martin matte quantum washers. These, so not including the face light, I'm going to have the face light as being a different set of 100s. So these are going to start at 301. And then I'm going to put, apparently the next set of movers are going to be different. So this wants to be, I wonder if it'll do the virtual dimmers if you type the head numbers like this. So I've got them all selected like that. 401, go. Oh, I don't think that worked. I have a big feeling. Oh, it's because no, yeah, it just doesn't like it. I feel like that's an oversight. So that should be 401. Oh, get ready for some boring typing. 402, 403, 403, 404, 404, 405, 406, 406, 407, 407, 408, 408, 409, 409, 410, 410, 411, 411, 412, 412. I think that's it. Yep. What have I got next? Next I've got my atomics at 501. So highlight all of those. 501. Done. Next, blinders are, and the 6s. 601. And then we've got our haze and effects. on 701, and then all of our face stuff is on 801. Right, I think that's that part of the patch almost done. Let's put this window back to dark. Well, everything should still work as normal. Yeah. Okay, I'll go. Nothing is narrowing because the narrow palette isn't properly done. Auto palettes can be a bit finicky sometimes. I'll show you something else in the patch menu that I normally like to have, but to do so you need to have a setting active in the setup menu. I think it's in Windows. Yeah, so color tags. I like to have my groups separated evenly by color tags as well as names. So if you have color tags set to be patch, well, I'll show you what color tags look like when you don't have it, when you have it, say, on fixture type. So if I set color tags as fixture type, and if I go to layout 1, you can see it has my fixtures, all the different fixtures with a different color underneath them. If you go to view heads, you can see it a bit more clearly. So all my senior spots are blue. Up there they're blue. Pointies are all yellow. Quantum washes are green. Quantum washes green. V-dims are pink for some reason. Because everyone knows that a virtual dimmer is natural color is pink. So I like to have them set as my own color tag. So if we go back to setup, set color tags to be patch, and then if you go into your patch, there's this column here called tag. This is where you can set your own color. I did find one day you can type in a number. If you type in 255, that gives you full blue. If you type in 128, that'll kind of give you half a blue. So it made me think it's taking RGB values from 0 to 255 to make this color tag, but typing in 300 it goes black. But anything between 1 or 0 and 255 is a shade of blue. But you can't type in like 255, 255. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how that's working. So 255, 255 goes green. But 255, 255, 255 goes cyan. What if I put 4 255s? See, I am not sure. Maybe it's some kind of hex color thing. Either way, I like to have my pointies or beams yellow. I like to have my spots as blue. I like to have my washes red. I like my what do I like my LED buttons to be? I'm not sure. Let's go purple. Atomics are white, of course, because they're white. White. Blinders, I put in actual blinder color. So, light yellow. Also, cool thing, or maybe I want, what was that? That was a different one. Beige? No, I'll go light yellow. If you set this color, if I take that out, if I set this color to be 204, full CT orange, and then if I bring them up in the viz, you can see they now have that color. Woo! So any kind of dimmer, or well, if I know if you do it on dimmers, it will set the color to be like that in the viz. I am having second thoughts on whether it affects generic blinders, so let's just give it a quick test. Okay, yeah, it does. This is a cool trick. You can just type in a color in this color field, and it'll be that color. And you can also type in gel colors, and it'll be that color. So automatically, if you type a number in, it'll be Lee. If you type in R, then a number, then it'll be Roscoe. What does that look like? Purple blinders. Oh yeah, magenta blinders. LED RGB blinders. Are they a thing? I feel like that would be cool. So long as it wasn't just ruined. So blinders, light yellow. This stuff I have as grey because it's boring and pointless. And then seeing as these are washes, but they're not like the same as all my other washes, I'm going to make them a different shade of red. Well, as close as you can get. It'd be really nice, Chamsys, if you could have a custom color here instead of picking between your ones. Just saying. What were these? These were blue, so I'm going to set them as light blue. So now I've got my spots as blue, wash red, beam / pointies yellow, and all this going on. All of this lovely stuff. Okay, so now that that patch is nice and repatched, I'm going to show you the other viz that I had going. So we should have a bit more. What does this look like? Oh no, I don't think I've connected it properly. Excuse me while I do some fiddling. Yes, I just need to do that. There we go, something like that. Ish. So this is my other viz running WYSIWYG. To have a WYSIWYG window open, because it will render the gobos and the prisms so much nicer than Chamsys does. Although I've just noticed my floor is not working. Why is my floor package not working? Where are my settings? Properties. Why is my floor not working? I must have got something completely wrong. Well, this is a fun little bit of troubleshooting to solve now. You can see this is my WYSIWYG window. This is my Chamsys window. You can see my floor lights are working, but in WYSIWYG they are not. It was definitely working earlier. Okay, well, let's have a look at my connection. Maybe give it the old disconnect, reconnect. Oh, I know what it could be. It could be that I've not activated the outputs. I've not set it to send to WYSIWYG in the DMX.io. Nope. It is sending. What if I reset this? WYSIWYG. Nah, man. Still don't have the floor. That's really bizarre. Am I using Universe 8? No. If anyone has any clues as to why I'm not having any of my floor package in, let's go. I'm gonna go check the setup in the patch, in the WYSIWYG patch window. So my floor is Universe 1 is the main truss. Universe 2 is the left back truss. Universe 3 is the right back truss. Universe 4 is floor left. 5 is floor right. Six is more floor. I think it might be split into 3. This makes for a great stream. Let's have a look at where... Let's just go through and see... Let's just highlight and go through each head. And from there, maybe we'll be able to see what's going wrong. So if I take that playback out, have I definitely not got everything? Locate. There's things at the wrong patch numbers because WYSIWYG is spazzing out a tiny bit. It's like everything is slightly off. Let's turn all these 8, get all these off, get the senior spots off, washes off. Wow, this is bizarre. And my tea's gone all cold. I'm going to have to spend a bit of time trying to fix this. See where I've gone wrong. Jesus. How has this gone so wrong so quickly? I'm not sure why this hasn't even included the right zooms. You should be all on narrow. Include that. Senior spots, beam. Yeah, we're on narrow. Our iris is closed. Oh, it's probably because we morphed. Let's just take those washes out. Update. There you go. Have a pretty picture to look at while I figure out this big screw up. I feel like I was reading the wrong DMX patch numbers. Possibly. Right, I think I see what's happened. That's bizarre. So all my floor stuff has been moved. Four, 001. Yeah, because I was reading my X4 bar 20s completely wrong, I think. So am I seeing... Oh yeah, these are all wrong as well. Okay. I see what's gone wrong now. You can see I'm gaining my floor package. It's slowly getting there. Just need to make sure things are patched actually correctly. So we're good to... Oh, no. Go away. 3129. So then this is 4097. 5097. And then from 6, 145. And then 7, that's fine. Blinders, I need to check on that. Head number 601. 245. 247, 249, 104, 194, 194. This needs to be 4437. Those damn X20 bars destroying everything. Atomics. This probably should be 4437. No. Whoa. Okay, atomics are doing something weird as well. Atomics, head number 501. Oh my god, I might have completely screwed this up. One, 251, 255. 196, 200, 204, 208. 3, 200, 204, 208. 4425, 429, 433. Oh, and then 5. 425. These I don't care about. What were those? Yeah, they're nothing. Okay, let's sort these X20, X4. Oh man, why do they name it so weirdly? X4 bar 20. Let's sort these out. So 401. Yeah, I was doing it completely wrong. 300. Oh, that's right. I need to morph these as well because WYSIWYG doesn't have the right personality for them. So I need to morph these into the one with one channel less. So let's go. Oh, if I go choose current, or a quick way actually, if you go edit current and then choose mode, I want that mode. So now that is selected, I should be able to morph these into that mode. And now all of those VDIMs have become disassociated. I think we're winning. I think this is it. Oh man. These VDIMs are all over the place. So I'm gonna remove the ones which don't have the color tag. I know that they're the old ones, but they will still work. VDIM. That one. That one. That one. 401, 402, 403, 403, 44, 55. Oh, that's so weird. Why? 405, 466, 77, 8, 8, 8. 9, 9, 10, 10. Get rid of that one. 11, 11, 11. Remove you. And I will remove you. So that's 401, 402, 403, 404, 405, 406, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now let's re-tag them as purple. So this is 2212, 2300, 2388, And then this is going from 3212. Then these are from 4161. And then finally from 5161. Okay. I think we are good. So let's go through individually our spots. Locate. Whoa, okay, we got them. Single, highlight. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Great. We got those. Pointies, locate. This is a good example. Okay, I've just hit highlight on the pointies and they're not doing the highlight I kind of want them to do. I always kind of want them to do the highlight going from dark blue to yellow. So highlighted being yellow, low light being dark blue. There's a way I can show. We can do that. I can show you how to do that. How to change how you do your highlights and lowlights. So there's two different ways you can do it. You can do it manually, you can like physically change it in the head file, or another way, which I've never actually done, but I think I remember how you do it. You can set it in, if you make a Q, I think you've got to do it in the Q store. So if I make a Q where it's dark blue, and I'll probably want the beam to be tight, probably. Actually, no, let's have low light be wide beam. So if I go to the Q store, and if I go record here, set that as pointy low light, and then with this one highlighted up here, oh god, I'm sorry, I couldn't see what I was doing. So I selected the pointies, located them, set them to navy blue, and I've kept the beam open. So, and I've recorded it directly into the Q store here, pointy low light. So now you can see on the top row, you can click set low light Q. So now this Q will be the low light for pointies. And now there's also a set highlight Q. So I'm going to record a highlight for them too. We're going to go yellow, and we're going to zoom right in. Go back to the Q store, go record, pointy, I'm just going to put H light, record that, clear, it's highlighted with the yellow box around it, and I'll go set highlight Q. So now you can see they're grayed out. That says low, that says a little H for high. So fingers crossed, if I select these all now, locate, single highlight, now they do the proper highlight and low light that I want. That's a quick way of doing it, which actually works really well. A lot better than I was expecting. The other way you can do it, if I go back in here, if I remove these, I wonder if I Q used as special Q in Q store. So presumably then I've got to go clear low light, clear highlight, and I will now remove these. So the other way is you edit the head file, go into patch, let's go to pointy, hold shift, edit current head, and in view channels you can see we've got a column for highlight and low light. So I'm just going to quickly set them to the value I want to see what DMX values it is. So navy blue and zoom wide. If I go to the programmer, I can go to advanced view, I can see the exact DMX values that these should be. So color 136, zoom at 0. Back to patch, edit head. Just make sure we are in Roby Pointy. So what did I say? Programmer, it was 136 and 0. So color, highlight, no, this was low light I was doing. 136 and zoom was at 0. Where's zoom? There. I don't know why this doesn't have the highlight and low light in it. Really strange. I know I want these to be at mid. So 128, 128, 0. That is the, yeah, coarse and fine. No level for that, no level for that. That is coal fine. Coal fine? Yeah, don't care about that. FX speed, don't care. Gobos. Oh, I do want to have gobos open, so I'll set those to 0. Don't care about the rotation speed. Prism set to 0. Frost set to 0. Zoom fine, probably at 0. Focus don't care about. Shutter needs to be at 0. Does it? 0 might be shutter closed. Shutter is probably closed, isn't it? So I want shutter 40. Go away, go away. Oh no, I need to go back into that window. Didn't I keep it open? No. Edit current head. How do I get back to that window? Come on, Chamsys. Let me back in that window. Patch. Edit head. No, I know it's been edited. Loose changes, no. I'm gonna have to lose changes. Oh, apparently they're not lost though. Okay. Shutter is at 40. Alright, that's my low light. Highlight is going to be pretty much the same. Yeah, this is quite a longer winded way of doing it. But if you save it, then you don't have to change it for every show file. So if I set that to yellow, that's 141. Have I just... Oh, God. Why can I not go back into that window nicely? Yes, I guess I'll lose the changes, even though I've not. I know how to do this now. I've forgotten the number. Color, 141. There we go, 141. We'll put no level, 0, 0, no level, no level, no level. Shutter, we'll go back to 40. Dimmer on, and we wanted zoom to be well in. Where's my zoom channel? 255. Okay, now if I go save head, yes, overwrite. Go locate, single, highlight, perfect. Does just what I want it to do. Right, now to do what we're actually doing. So we're just checking that all these heads are there. Okay. So this is downstage truss. I'm going to cycle through them. Oh no, that's the wrong way. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then floor pointies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So our pointies and our spots are good. Let's remove this spider group because it's not needed anymore. Mac Quantum Washes. Let's go. Locate. Highlight single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Blinders. I'm scared about those bar 20s. They are going to be annoying. I wonder if a single highlight... That's not very seeable, is it? Let's change this profile. Dimmer. Nope, not dimmer. Blinder. Edit current head. Highlight. Oh, low light, no level. Brilliant. That's just what I want. Yep. Highlight 255. Low light off. Save head. Yes. How does that look? Locate single highlight. Yes, that's better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Atomics. Let's go locate highlight next. Now I think atomics just do like this little feeble single flash, which doesn't work very well for a visualizer. So I'm going to, if I ramp up this duration, if I change duration to 255, if I set it for 255 for the highlight and 0 for low light, then you're definitely going to see it. Intensity, duration, 255, low light, 0. And we need something in our strobe rate. So when it's highlighted, it will be full on for a long time continuously. Low light, it will be half on for hardly anything. And I'm gonna set that to maybe 10 actually. Safe head. This might screw me up later when I'm actually on site using my laptop, but well, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. So atomics, locate a single highlight. Okay, well we can see it's happening. Okay, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh god, I can't see anymore. Brill. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to get a little bit of food and make another cup of tea, I think. So I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, we're back. So what was I doing? Can't remember. That's useful, isn't it? What am I working on? Oh yeah, so I'm just going to go through these X20 bars and see that they are all in order as well. So this will be fun. Right, so we can see that they're working. We've got, you can just about see them all there. I've got 12 of them. Got, 3 in each corner of the stage. So let's highlight and go through. Yay! They should hopefully, like really, fingers crossed, be working normally. So 212, 300, 388, 212, 300, 388. Yeah, okay, it looks good. Single highlight. Oh, I think the highlight isn't properly working. I'm just going to do the highlighting manually, really. Okay, yep, that works. That's right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do the bottom row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Everything's in order. Everything's working. Okay, so we've got, I think that's it. I think that's our rig. Blinders, atomics. Yeah. Let's have a look at our patch window, see if we got everything here working nicely. I could probably rename some of this stuff later. But we've got all our pointies, we got our spots, we got our washes, our X4 bar 20s are all in, our atomics are all there nicely. Were these all the right way around? Yeah, they look good. Atomics are looking good. Although, I think 2 and 3. Let's head test these, actually. Oh, head test isn't very good with... I just want to see where these atomics are sitting in my rig. If I set all the rates to be quite high, set my duration down. Okay, so that's back left. That's back right. And then, where is that? Oh, that's on the top truss. Yeah, top truss. Okay. I can work with that. I think I will name them. I'm going to forget about doing upstage truss, downstage truss. I'm just going to go back truss, front truss, and then these 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are on poles. These are poles up. These are poles down. Cool. Oh, a friend is trying to talk to me, but he can go away. Alrighty. Blinders, smoke, face wash, face spot. Everything's sitting there pretty nice. What have I got next on my little list of things to do? Repatch, head numbers, create a plan. Okay, so we're going to create a nice little outputs window plan. Oh yeah, I don't have the latest beta, so in the latest beta you can double click on this and it will give you options for where to put the window, but instead I've got to click view and go max. How dull. Alright, so let's set a grid size. 20 by 15 is a solid starting point. Actually, let's go 25 by 18. And I'd quite like to zoom. Is that really 25? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. Let's record this as a layout so I don't have to keep clicking. So I can go 1 and 3. So let's put in. This could take a while. Let's put in the spots first. Where are they? They're kind of nice looking. I think I'm gonna work on this from a nice way of doing it. If you're in your groups, select your group, go view plot, and you can see from above down where your lights are kind of placed. So I think I'm going to work from this in a way. And the great thing about this as well, you can also filter out what you want to see. So if I go filter by heads, I think there's a way you can, yeah, filter by group. So senior spot, and bam, there's my groups, there's my spots. So I can select them like that, and it will select them in a strange order. If I do this and then down, yeah, that's a bit nicer. Oh, no, it's still not that nice. Oh well, I'm going to record this as a group, as a layout actually, because this will be nice to jump between. So I've selected those. Select your heads, go to your layout view, MA thinking, go to your plan, select which box you want to start in. It doesn't really matter for me. Down here shows you what heads you've got selected, and once you go insert heads, I don't really care, I'm going to go horizontal. They'll disappear from down here and bam, they are in your plan. So if I now do head test while I select them, I can see where everything is. So 203, I'm going to move to be in roughly the position that you can see in the viz. So I'm going to move it roughly to be there-ish. Instead of clicking this move button all the time, you can click on drag move, and then you can drag move your lights around. It's not the best thing, but sometimes it works. Okay, so that is down there. I'm going to put that about there. In that case, I'm going to move that across. What is this? Aha, so that one's one bit further back. 207, that's on the other pole. I'm kind of losing track of where these lights are. Head test on. Oh, this is face light, of course. 805. Let's move the 80s down. 8056, 807, 808. See, this is a good reason for head numbers. I know that these are my face lights. So 201, it's like there, compared to that, ish, yeah. 213 that looks like the front of the stage. Yeah, 211, 212, 213. In that case, I'm going to move 214 and 215. Yeah, it's something like that. 216. Has that guy Jonathan sent me his show file yet? Has it gone in my spam? Gmail is not having a very good time right now. I think because I'm trying to stream and I'm also running WYSIWYG at the same time. Come on, Gmail. It's not having a very good time. Let's keep going with this. So that's 216. 217 is roughly equal. So 218 is there. Yeah, that's the one behind it. I'm going to move those like that. I think. So now this is my little floor package of lights. 3, 4, 5, 7. Oh, and that one. So those two are actually a bit more like that. There's a light to go in the middle there, a light to go in the middle there. So this is kind of my center line right now. Everything might move later. So that was 207 was there, pointing up. I think I need more more columns. 201. Head test. Ooh. It kind of highlights and lowlights. Or is it spazzing? Kind of looks like it's spazzing. 208, that looks like it's on the floor at the back. 204 looks like it's about there. 205. 206 is something like that. 210 is... No. Oh my god. This is a nasty rig to kind of do this with. 201. 209. That's the other one at the back. I can't remember, these are the spots. So yeah. Spot, floor. What's this one? That's the one at the... Yeah, I need to put more rows in. What did I do? 25. Let's go by 20. Oh yeah, that's so many more rows. Set grid size 25 by 23. That's a bit better. So let's get rid of drag move because I want to move all of these at once. All of these at once. Highlight, move. Down there. Okay, so that is my one on the floor. That is also floor at the back. Floor at the back. So this is the side of that first pole. That's also at the side of that first pole. I think that needs to go up further, as does that. There, 204. Something like that. Yeah. Something like that. Cool. So that's all of our spots in. Has my... I don't know, my spam is filled with something completely different. Something from Blackmagic. Let's put in my pointies. So pointies. Actually, let's go layout 2. We want to see group, not 42. We want to see my pointy group. There it is. Wow, that kind of looks like a nice grid already. How is it selecting them? Really stupidly. 120, 119, 103, 101, 104. If it does 101, 121, yeah, so it's kind of just doing left to right, whatever it sees first. It's ignoring the fact that you're dragging from the top down. Or actually, why don't I just do it myself? Then I know I'm getting what I want. So I think that will be the back bar, the front bar, and then this is the stage. So I've got my selection order, so I know what order I'm putting them in my outputs window. They're all selected down here. I'm going to click here, insert heads, horizontal. And now I can move them around. So I know that 103 was top. Oh, of course. Yeah, we're reading like a book. Reading like a book. So 103 is that first pole. Roughly there. Yeah. 104 is the next pole. That can go with moving up. 105, how does that relate to that? So that can go there. 105 can go there. So 106 can go about there. So that means 107 is something like that. So that needs to move there. That needs to move there. That needs to move there. So 107, 108, 109, 110. This should all make sense. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's in between those two. That's to the right of that one. They could all do with coming in a bit. Like that. I think these are the ones from below pointing directly up at those. Yeah. This might end up moving back out again, but we'll see. So that's 103 is there. 111 is the one directly below it. And 207 is just like that. Yep. So 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So 119 is now this one, I think. 101. Oh yeah, front truss. Somewhere like that. And 102, something like that. One, two, four. Oh yeah, because I selected them that way round. Yeah, that's right. If I do that, that looks a bit nicer. Move that up, that up. That goes there, that goes there. I'm pretty sure. Yep. 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 Oh, it's looking like a pretty sweet grid. So that's the next one we'll kind of want to put in is our washes. I'm pretty sure I know roughly how these are going in. so I'm not going to bother looking at the plot. But they're selected there. I'm going to click there, insert heads, horizontal, left to right, inserted, perfect. We have drag move selected. I'm pretty sure it's 4 along that front truss. Oh, drag move. See, this is why drag move is sometimes a bit weird. That shouldn't be happening. No! Drag move, off, on. I think we're doing something like this. Oh, and then the other one is going to the right of it. Yep. That's there. That goes there. Oh no. What? What light is that? Oh, I've missed out 303. 305 is somewhere like that. Where's 303? Where is head 303? There you are. Come with me. You want to go there. Yes, I would like to insert one head horizontally, please. Bam, 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 bam. So 305 is there, which I think actually should be more like that, because you've got, head test. That one, that one, that one, that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like that. So 306 is going there. And then these are front truss ones. Like that, like that, like that, like that. Perfect. So that's all of the movers in a grid. So that's all the spots, all the beams / pointies, the washers, not including all the face light, and then the X bar 20s. I think I may put them in a different grid. Just a grid all on their own, so that this is just a grid for my movers. And then, yeah, we will create another grid for those X bars. So they're 20 high, and I've got 2 rows, so it's going to need to be 80 by a grid size of about 80 by 80-ish. Whoo! That is a big grid. That's almost too big. It's not even useful. Barely. Oh well, let's insert them anyway, see what happens. Alright. Impact toolbar. Have I received that email yet? No. Oh man. Let's put these. So we're putting these in this grid. Where is my window? There. Insert. We're going to go horizontally, vertical, but we need to have multi-head on. So that's just kind of ruined everything. I think that's the right way of inputting them. Let's try again. Head, grid type heads, head test, multi-head on. Output, insert horizontally, vertical. Okay, I'm clearly not doing this right. Let's try again. Maybe I'll try it the opposite way around. I do have them selected. Output, 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 output. Insert vertically, horizontal. So many numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we have... It feels like it's the opposite way around to what you really want it to be. So this is number 1. Can you select them all and fan moving them? Oh man. No, not really. Ooh, what if you do this? Fan. No. No. But I am going to move them down. I don't know if this is even going to be useful to have them laid out like this. This window is just too big. That would do. Just pushing some boxes around this grid. Don't mind me. It's just like a oldie-fashioned computer game. Rotate that. I think there's probably like a gap of 1 in between it. Presumably I've got the right head selected. That's the top of that one. That's the bottom. Yeah, this looks right. It's like that that old game, Etch-a-Sketch, except with MagicQ. Or that. Oh no! Did I just erase those? If you go over them, yep. Goodbye. I'll have to reinsert those then. Whoa. Okay. Chill out there. Okay. Calm. Oh, I don't... What the... What? What's going on? This was my last one. So I'm going to move that down. I sometimes wonder, do the MagicQ people actually use their own software? Or am I just doing it completely wrong? Or the way they don't want it to happen? That's the second one. So that can go up there. Up. And then this. Rotate. And go up and across. This can come... Oh no, this one is going to go to the edge. This one is going to go, I don't know, roughly there. And then this one is going to come across with me. Go up. Alright, that's half of the grid. Now let's grab those other heads. Just the last 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've not seen any questions in the live chat, but I'm sure there'll be some questions coming. Just gotta wait. Just gotta sit and wait. So we will insert heads there, and we're going to do it the opposite way around to what I think. I don't want to go back over this grid for fear that I'm going to destroy that again. Oh. 10, 20. I'm going to run out of grid. Or I might run out of grid. Round, down, back around, rotate. If I scroll it off the grid, does it... Oh, I think that's good. It doesn't completely disappear. I'm just going to put it there for now until I get them moved again. Rotate that around. There. Oh, I did not mean to move it through all those. Thankfully they didn't disappear. Oh, go right. Move this across. So that's going to live there. And then that one is going to live there for now. So I need to add one about 6 squares. So if I go 80 by 86, I should now have the height. Can I do this? Yeah. Perfect. Move that there. Move that there. Well, the good thing about doing this grid now is that it means I should be able to do some simple pixel mapping stuff with the effects engine. Is that the same column? Yeah. All right. We've got ourselves a grid. We could test that out right now. That's a cool little look. Yeah, let's test that out. See if that's working. So if we select those, go add effects, pixel map, try rainbow vertical, put it on RGB, and we'll have our intensity up. I don't see anything happening. The programmer, we're on group 5. Spread. Our lights are oh no, I think it's because I needed to put red, green and blue values into them. If I set that to white, if I get rid of that white, and then go add effects, pixel map, rainbow vertical, RGB, put them bright. What's in my output window? View type, colors. What am I outputting in heads? everything's just full. So maybe I need to turn everything down. Everything at 0. Well, it seems to be running on those. Oh, I dislike Chamsys and its multi-head elements. I'm on independent, so that means I need to have my color palettes set up to have every bit of information in it, which they currently do not. So I think that means I need to update all of my color information. I need to make a group which is these and all. So if I select them, you can select your multi-head elements by selecting the group and then going 0.1 through 20 at. And then that's got you selected all of your elements. If I go record there, now you can see it says 12, meaning 12 heads dot all. So I've got all the elements selected. Now, oh, that's right. The pixel mapper, the quick pixel mapper only works on the group outputs window. So grid 2 is not going to do bugger all. It would need to be for this group. So if I actually add that effect to that, pixel map, rainbow vertical, RGBW, fixture on, and if I bring my colors out, then maybe, yeah, okay, that's something. Don't know why those are still white though. Does the quick pixel mapper have a limit on how many cells it can do? Oh no, that one's in as well. That's really bizarre. If anyone knows the answer to that, drop me a line. What was on my to-do? So I've done the plan for... So this is all the movers. And then the next window has got those imp 4s. I'm just going to record those to a playback real quick, just so I can have them in. What's in my program when I've done that? Okay, that's kind of good, what I wanted to see. I'm going to record those there. Output. So what is this Q got? That's got the same. I'm going to get rid of that because I don't like it. I'm just going to call this battens. So battens, washes, pointy spots. Why don't you see the battens in the viz? It might be because they are just too small. They are in it though. What is going on? Why do I only see them when I hit locate? What is cross? Multi-elements really screw me over. We've got... So the dimmers for every cell are on. Every cell is on white. What's this? This says dim. What if I set that to 255? Hey! They have a master dimmer? I guess. If I set that to 255, clear. Ah, but that's an... Is that the master dimmer channel or something? If I go to intensity, there's a crossfade. Where is that other channel? Beam. Zoom. It's there. Okay, I feel like this has been programmed as LTP, I mean HTP, and I think I need to change that to LTP. That would help, I think. I think that would solve the problem of the day. Imp X4 bar. That must be a master dimmer. That seems to be how it's reacting. So if I go into patch, I've got them. Edit current head. What are my channels? Tilt shutter dimmer. Special. Scrolly scroll, 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 scroll. Oh, no, that's just the rest of those. Tilt shutter dimmer CTO special. Oh, it's got... Oh! I'm controlling the virtual dimmers. Right, okay, that's what's been done. So this is the dimmer channel. It's just that they've put it on the beam window. So that you can have your virtual dimmers controlling everything. Can I change this to LTP and then save it? Great. I think that's what I want. And because, well, I'm going to set that as default to be on then, because the virtual dimmers will be off, and it's part of the profile to have virtual dimmers with it in that mode. So I am going to set that default to be 255. Save. So select them, locate, clear. So now that dimmer channel should be, yes, it is on. So now my fader should work. Woo! At last. So now let's see what happens if I add a dimmer chase on top of it. Will it behave as I want it to? I want to include elements. I think it is. Let's move this crossfade down and set this width way low. Yeah, finally. Okay. That's good. Finally, we've got that working. All right. Now the other mystery, why does it not do... Why does it not do? That's good grammar. Why does it not do? Answer me. Why does it not do? So I don't think I want this group. Invalid character Y. Invalid bug. More like. I also don't want this group. I want the group where I've selected all the elements. Alright, so now if I have these elements selected, turn these on, go white, go red. Okay, that's interesting. So even though, because it's saying it's duplicate, I have a feeling that would bite me in the ass at some point in the future. But in the meantime, it's working. So I'm going to keep it as it is with just one cell having palette information in it. There's none of the other cells have palette info in them. Although if I were to select this and go 0.2 through 10, change that to pink. Oh no, that does work. Interesting. Okay. Why did they go back to white when I cleared? Does this have... It just has dimmer info. What is their default? Default is 0. I hate multi-element head fixtures if it's not clear enough. I'm going to continue with this little list and ignore it for now. Right, created our plan. Now, next on my list was to create some simple position palettes. So let's remove these. Before I do that, I'm going to create some quick zoom palettes because I'm getting bored of them having shitty zoom. So I've got my spots, go to page 1. We want narrow, medium, wide. Good job creating the ranges for that. Wow, we got some of them spazzing out. We got some wrong DMX addresses somewhere. I'll get to that later. So zoom narrow, pointy is pointy, zoom narrow, zoom narrow. It is. Quantum wash doesn't have it. What? What is it in these palettes? That's weird. Let's make them anew. So zoom, overdrive, narrow. Zoom 1, 2, 8 for medium. And then we'll go zoom wide for wide, obviously. Okay. Make everything narrow so we can see everything. clear because we don't want that in the prog. Let's tilt out. So I'm gonna just start with some easy tilts. So we're gonna call that straight out. Straight out. Gonna make a high. High. Make an audience. Roughly just something like that. Record audience. And then like a front audience-ish. Front aud. And then a stage. Well, that's more like a stage. Let's call that one stage. And then we'll create a back, because, you know, projecting stuff on the back is always fun. Back. Just going to put in some super simple stuff. Clear. And let's add some pans in. Just want to see my spots. That one is so wrong. How can it be wrong? That light, which is spazzing out, is doing a little gobo shake. Senior spot head test. It's not that one. It's the one at 305. Senior spot. 305 floor. It should be, yeah, it should be 6305. Head number 216. Maybe it's something in my WYSIWYG, probably. Let's come out of that. Let's go back to where I was. Spots. Audience. So I'm going to make a really quick X by holding fan, clicking two parts, and then moving my pan. Although it is granted that you've got your selection order correct. Which I think. Oh, wait a minute. I've got my face lights included. I need to sort out my groups first before I do this. So I don't want those face lights. I should do this in this window, really. So I want a kind of nice symmetrical selection as opposed to a left to right selection. Although that does look kind of like a nice position, having them kind of paired up like that. But I'm going to make this selection now. So I want a nice left to right, which is kind of fairly left to right already. 2076. It's because I'm seeing them at the back. I think I want to do this. And then that. And I shall record this as spots, top down, spots, yeah, spots left, right. And while I'm at it, Ooh, I will make, this needs to be view 3, like that. While I'm at it, I will get 805, 6, 7, 8 recorded as face spots. Let's get rid of that. Invalid character, why? But why? Pointies, are these selected in a nice fashion? 1 through to 24. 1, 2. Yep, probably. These are these selected in a nice order? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, but I don't want these. Record quantum wash. Let's just call them wash. Wash. And we will make another group for face wash. Record face wash. And then buttons, they can go to the depths of hell. Alright. Let's select these spots. Let's go back to front audience. Oh no, let's just do audience position, put them back to 0, and fan 2 parts. And I'll call it, I'll put it roughly like that. So I'm going to remember -22. I'm going to record that as x1. And then I'll go to +22. Record that as x2. And then I'm going to create a V. So how many lights have I got selected? 18. Oh, it's easier. It's going to be easier to do it the normal way. So I'm going to go to the outputs window. Just select these ones. Go pan. Ooh. Oh no, it's because I got fan on. Fan. Turn off, please. Girls, go away. I want to go that way. Gonna go 20. Well, okay, let's go 23. I'm actually going to make my floor ones be the other way around to add a bit of flavor. Pause. That's pretty wide. Pretty wide, yo. 23. Pause. 23. And these 4. Pause. 23. Kind of not a huge fan of that, actually. So something you can do, which is a nice little trick. Not really a trick, but something people might not know. If you click mirror, bam, it will mirror it. What do I like more? I think I like that one more. So I'm going to call that V. Oh, but I've recorded tilt info in there. So let's go ahead and take that out. I'm going to move these back up here. I can get rid of those because those are smoke machines, I think. Smoke, haze. These can just disappear for now. Source group not programmed. Don't think I've seen that before. face wash. That's got a decimal point after it. That doesn't. Oh, because when you select them in the outputs window, even though multi-head is off, what? One, it's still only selecting face palm multi-head element Chamsys. Very poor show. Or someone teach me. So what am I doing? I'm creating these X's. So pointies are selected quite nicely. Fan, 2 parts, pause. That looks pretty nice. It does look pretty good. We'll go with 22. Record it over X1. X2. Why did I do that? And then make some kind of V. If I put everything back to the middle. See what happens when I do this. Position. Pretty interesting. Didn't mean that though. Let's go 25. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Position. We went 25, didn't we? Strong. Strong. Pointy V audience straight out. Oh man. Check that out. That is strong look. Yeah. Add some pan in there. That could look pretty rad. Where's pan? Pan. Not that kind of pan though. That looks stupid. Oh. Some kind of dance beat with that. Set this spread to what? To 50. And if you change the direction to into center, oh no, that doesn't work. Parts 4. Kind of interesting. Anyway, we're not here to do cool stuff. We're here to sit through and do really boring beginning of programming stuff of new show file shit. Oh, powerful. Enough of looking at that. pointy. So we've got our quick positions for those, got quick positions for those. I just need to remove the positions for these face spots because they were not supposed to be there. Can you? Yeah, you can remove head. Remove head. Next, next. Remove head. Remove head. Remove head. And remove head. There we go. So now I'll do very much the same thing for these washes. They've already got all those. Let's go fan, 2 parts, position. Record X1. Record X2. And then I'll just select those inner ones and move those. To be something exactly like that. Oh no. Open, oh, it's right there. So, wash X1, X2, V. And then I've forgotten to record a straight pan. Record straight pan. And I'll actually move that there. Move those there. Move that there. Okay, and then buttons, we need to record some tilts in for these. Which are actually pans because of the way they're orientated. But in the last video, I tried changing the attribute to be pan, but it just made the fixtures spin around and around and around as if they actually had pan, in MagicViz anyway. I don't know what would happen in WYSIWYG. Maybe it would work. In real life it would work, because it's still outputting on the same DNX channel. But meh, I'm just going to record them as tilt values into these pan palettes. So let's get rid of them, let's turn them on. We also want to just create some beams, beam zooms. Oh, yeah. Zoom narrow. Zoom mid. And zoom wide. And then let's go back to narrow so we can see what we are doing with them. Oh, does this have locate information in it? No, it doesn't. So why do they go back to being wide? Is it because I think I know why, because it doesn't see it as having an actual intensity channel. So because one of my setup options is heads without intensity return to defaults, that's why that's happening, even though it has an intensity channel. Where was it? Heads without programming? Yeah. No. So now if I select them, say red and narrow. Yes, it works. Ooh, and these tilts haven't been calibrated properly. So this is a good example, because you can see when I locate it, instead of showing the actual tilt value, like in degrees, like every other head tells you, it only says 1 to 8, because the ranges haven't been put into the head personality. So I'm going to quickly look up the manual for this light, and I shall change it so that you can actually see what tilt angle you're going at. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember exactly what the range is. Oh no, I don't want the manual, I just want the lighting page, because that'll probably be quicker to tell me. But if I go to patch, oh, my laptop doesn't like doing this. It's doing a lot of things. Where are we? Okay, control, tilt, degrees 210. There we go. So that's all we need to do. Highlight, edit current head. We want view general, parameters, tilt range 210. While we're at it, let's see if it has got everything else correct. Min 7 to 50, yep. Well, that's kind of mostly all I care about in that case. Save head. Done. So now it should, whenever I select it and go to position, there we go. We get angles in degrees. So if I set that to 0, straight pan. And I'm going to make them back to, put it back to zoom narrow so I can see what exactly they're doing. Hit fan 2 parts. Well, that doesn't exactly tilt the way I was expecting it to. I think I'm going to change the selection order of this. Oh, I can't. Well, I could. I will. Outputs. I could put them in as single elements here at the very least. But nah. That would be fun. I'm just going to do it from memory, from how I know they're laid out. So I'm going to skip 2, go 3, and then 4, 5, 2, 6, 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5, and then 2, 3, 4, 6. And then 0.1 through 20 at, and I will overwrite this old group. Bingo. Now, if I go straight pan, position, fan, 2 parts. Oh, it's on tilt, isn't it? Yeah, that's more like what I wanted. But I'm going to move those other rows because they could do with being the other way around. So it's 2 and 6 and 1 and 5. Position. $22. I could have the bottom half mirrored as well, actually. Oh, it doesn't mirror tilt. I'm going to have to select them in the way. So 1, deselect. 1, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6. position. We're on fan already. Oh no, I've ruined it. I've ruined it. Why doesn't that work? Surely I've selected 1, 5, 2, 3, 4. Maybe if I put them back to 0 and then do it. Oh no. Oh, I know what to do. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Straight. Pause. Fan. There we go. So I'm wondering if it will look cooler. No, I think it looks cooler that way. X1. X2. And then 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 6. I mean 6, 2. $22. Record X2. Oh. And now to get the, what's the easiest way to get the V? If I do, that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, if I just do this, I think this is the easiest way to get what I want. Yeah. We'll make that the V. Okay, so that's our simple positions in. We've got our plan. Color palettes, I think, need to be updated slightly. Beam palettes need to be updated as well. And then I think we could start making an execute window. Oh, color palettes. I will show a quick cool thing with color palettes that you can do. Where is this person that's supposed to be sending me a thing? Probably not got his show file around at the moment. We need, oh, crazy. Let's get the, oh, I've completely forgotten what I'm doing. Color palettes. Okay, I need to show a cool thing where you make some cool soft palettes. So let's make a all group. Yeah, everything could be in this. So let's just put every attribute in here. So yeah, this has definitely got every attribute now. And we will record that. Oh, I can hit this button instead. Record. Okay, so there's 6 new palettes. They all say linked. I'm going to get rid of that linking because we don't want that. We'll just go unlink all. Hold shift, you get to unlink all. And now they don't reference each other. So I'm going to give these a nice image to go with the fact that they're a soft palette. Are we loading? There we go. And then I'll name this soft 1, soft 2, soft 3, soft 4, soft 5, and soft 6. Perfect. So now the cool thing is I'm going to make an execute window. I'm going to make it page 3, because page 1 I will use as extra buttons. I can make the grid now. Page 1 I will set to 10 by 2. Oh, not 120 by 2. Wait, what happens if you put 120 by 2? Invalid size. I think it's just 99. How high can you go? Ooh, doesn't like 50 by 50. 40 by 40? Man, imagine having that as an execute grid. That'd be a bad time. Anyway, I set grid 1, or at the moment I'm experimenting with this. Set 1 as grid 10 by 2, so then you can have a setting in setup and playback. Yeah, playback, go pause, use exec grid 1. So your play and pause buttons suddenly are controlled from your play and pause buttons. Weirdly though, if you've got images, you don't see the title of the playback, which feels buggy. But that's what I do for that. So page 2 I'll set as 20 by 15. This will be like a main playback page. Grid 3 I'll set as the same, but this is going to be like an effects-ish page. So if I remember how I do this properly, I'm going to copy. Wait, not those ones. Copy these. Why is there an amber palette? I think that was auto-generated. It was. Get rid of that. We're going to copy. We'll copy these over to here. I'll move that slightly across, actually. Move that. White, red, orange, yellow, green, C, cyan, blue, dark blue, UV, magenta, hot pink, CTO, CDB, black, pink, lavender, light green. Yeah, okay. And I'll copy that again. And one more time. And then I need to make a new group out of everything I want these colors to affect. So basically what I'm building is a color effects picker, so that for anything running 2 or 3 color effects chases, you'll be able to pick the colors from here. And so now I need to make a group for what units will be affected by these colors. So generally I'll create a nice symmetrical or some kind of nice selection at some point, but for now I'm just going to select actually, what do I want it to we'll just do everything for now. Let's just make an all group. Ooh, there. Okay, so that's everything, not including the face lights. So we will copy this group here. We'll copy it there. We'll copy it there. Oh, and we also need to copy our palettes that we want this to be. So I'm going to select those, hit copy, exec, there. Then we'll move that there. We'll move that there. And we'll move that there. Now if you set this as a region, and then set this palette to link, now whenever you select one of these colors, it will change, it will set, whenever you select a color, it will make this palette be that color for that group. if that makes sense. Set region. So now, if I hit red, blue, and green, that's weird. Oh, because, whoa, what? That is a little bit freaky and bizarre. Oh, I haven't selected link on those. That was why that was happening. Copy that. Okay, so red, blue, green. Now if I run an effect on, or anything, it doesn't have to be that group. Let's say it's our spots. Add effects. Color. 3 color. And we'll select soft 1, soft 2, and soft 3. Let's put the fader for them up so we can see. It's gone really well. What's going on? That's really weird. That kind of looks like a personality thing. What's my outputs window saying? Okay. Ignore the visualizer. Trust the outputs window. This is right. So if you look at that, you can see that they are kind of going between red. Oh, if I change the crossfade down to 0, you can see we're going red, green, blue. If I were to change this to UV and magenta, we are changing between UV and magenta. Woo! So there's a color effects picker kind of thing. I think the reason that was happening was because these palettes aren't properly done yet. So what I need to do is actually include this color channel into all of these palettes. Otherwise, you will get something that looks awful. So I'm going to put it on the static white if possible. Oh no, it just scrolls. It just scrolls. Okay, well, I'm going to record that. I'm going to record that. Record that. Record that. There. Record that. Record that. Oh no, 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 I just set those colours as being different. Red, orange, yellow, green needs to go back to being, oh, not that one, needs to go back to being green. Come on. C is that, cyan is that, oh, I need to, spots, cyan, no, that's not the way to do it. Color, set that to white, record on top of cyan, record on top of blue, record on top of dark blue, record on top of UV, record on top of magenta, record on top of hot pink, and so on. I'm going to get rid of that because who gives a shit about that? So I think now that effect should... This no longer exists. Move that there. It should work a bit more as expected. Spots, add effects, color. What if I just go 3 CMY? Soft 1, soft 2, soft 3. That's more like it. Yeah, okay, so you can see a lot better there. That everything is changing color, and you don't have to create a different color effect. You can just have one effect and select your colors here. This is where it's good to have the black, because it puts in a little bit of a gap in your chase. It's pretty sweet. The other cool thing you can do is, if I quickly make my grid 2, so if I set all my colors exec, you can kind of think of that light that's jittering as just a broken light. It's kind of fun to think of it that way. So that's white, red, record that. Oh no. Color. I'm going to move this window to be just the top. So we've done red. Let's do orange, yellow, green, C. Why is that doing that? Cyan, blue, dark blue, UV, magenta, hot pink, CTO, CTB. I'm not going to put black here because what's the point in picking black? Light green, and we don't need just white. But the last one I'm going to put in is soft 6. No, it's not. Forget about that. I'm going to change that because we need a new soft. We need to select everything again, pick some colors, and record soft C1 plus 2. Set this as soft C1. Yes. Set this as soft C2. So the soft FX1. Yes. Soft FX2. Yes. Soft FX3. Yes, and we'll set this as soft coal flick. You don't need to put coal in there. So then these 3 palettes will be my soft palettes for color effects. This is a soft palette for color flick, and then C1 and C2 are going to be palettes for having a whole set of lights doing 2 different colors. And then the palette that will actually be that will be soft C1 plus 2. So while I've got a chance, I'm going to unlink everything. And then soft C1 and 2 is going to link from soft 1 and soft 2. So that means I need to create some groups which are half and half of each master group. So I'm going to go into my outputs window and kind of find a nice half and half selection. So I'm going to pick those top two. Not those. Then these two. And then I will go. We've got a lot of actors, so we'll go in, then that, and then not that, but that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to have a group of 10 and a group of 8. So this is going to be called spots 1. And then to create spots 2, I'm just going to do that. So that's selected the other 8. I do that by selecting every spot and then also selecting those 10 and then deselecting so it minuses those 10 from that selection and recording there. So there's spots 1 and spots 2. Now let's do the same with the pointies. So we'll make these be pointy 2. That can be point 2, point 2, point 2, point 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Would go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And the rest of them, have I selected everything? No. Don't want those. I want those. Wow, it doesn't know what to do. So that's only pointies. Let's record that as pointy 2. Pointy 2. Wow, we've got... Why has it got a decimal point? Okay. What? Wow. What? Oh. Okay, let's try again. We won't annoy Chamsys by selecting a multi-element head. That one, that one, that one. Record pointy 2. Why? I've not selected anything. What is going on? Chamsys does not like me today. That one, 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 that one. Pointy 2. It says like I've got these selected. Yet why? This is freaky. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just before I go any further. Why isn't it? If I do head test. Something's a bit broken. Can I just select all pointies and go locate? Yes, but not everything. This is incredible. Do I need to remove this group? All pointies. On, off. This is why... That's bizarre. They just... multi-head ruins everything. How have you managed to get it this bad? I feel like this is going to be a software restart kind of problem. That's all the spots. That's all the washes. I've even got the buttons. The washes. The face wash. The face spots. The normal spots. But not all the pointies. Jesus, what's going on? Output window. Let's go to heads. And, oh, that makes me frustrated. Let's just select all of those and go 100. Let's select all of those and press enter. Why won't you let me select you? Do I need to do this? Wow, I needed to like deselect them. Now if I locate... Okay, we got everything eventually. Whew. Right, let's turn them on. Let's go back to the outputs window. The plan. Let's finally pick our lights. I want you. Record. Pointy 2. Whee! It worked. Now let's make pointy 1. Pointy 1. And we'll do wash 1 and wash 2. In the outputs. You don't want to select them in the outputs window though, because then you get some multi-head element trash going on. So I'm going to do that one, that one, that one, as wash 1. Wash 1. Select, deselect. Wash 2. So maybe I've made a mistake by doing buttons this way with the ooh. Huh, we'll find out soon. So I think I want... Oh, this is a thinker. I'm just going to select them the normal way. So I want 1, not 2 or 3. No, what do I want? Yeah, I want 1 and 5, and then below I will take 1, 3, 4, 5. Button 1. Select that, deselect that. Button 2. Ooh, that says ooh, that does not. That does not make me happy. Okay, let's do this. Do it this way. So I did 1 and 5, so I want 2, 3, 4, 6. 2, and 6. I think. Pattern 2. So it would look something like this, with that kind of color effect going on there. Alright, so that's our groups made. So now if we just record a color, let's move these so it's a bit more normal. Move that. So if we set them all to be red, record that as soft 1, and then say blue, record that as soft 2. I want these to be unlinked, and then hit all. No, this is what we need to remove these two. We will make it this way. Red, record that. Dark blue, record that. And now select all. Red, dark blue. Record soft 1 plus 2. Let's view this. Unlink. Unlink. So this palette should say soft 1 and soft 2. If I named these soft C1, soft C2. So this palette will say soft C2, soft C2. Oh, bollocks. Why you now do this? Soft C1, soft C2. Now it should have equal. Yes. Okay, everything apart from the pointies, because the pointies aren't actually included in those palettes. But this is only as an example. I'm using the spots, aren't I? So spots. If I then copy all over here, put that there, and then copy these palettes, copy exec there, and then I'll finally copy soft C1 and C2 there, make that a link, set this as a region, and now set that as soft C. So this whole thing needs to copy. Bear with, because this is a brain fucker. Set region. I need to copy these two colors. So soft 1. Let's redo this region. Set region. Set region. Okay. So now if I select, this is the color picker for, oh god. No, spots. Okay. Let's make these all solo. You can see that this is picking the colors for that. This final one was the soft C1, C2 palette. So if I do that, select those. Oh, it hasn't worked. Why has it not worked? Is it? No, I don't think I put it in. Yeah, because that's light green. So I just need to select spots, software C1, C2, exec, record, there. So now, select that, and voila. Everyone, that's got tilt information in it. Now every one of those, instead of kind of picking random stuff, you can pick your colors like this. Once you put the pointies in and put them on a narrow zoom, put them on that same color palette. Oh, but the pointies don't have it. Oh man, this has been long. I'm kind of losing my brain power. But we're gonna call it there. We've got through a fair bit of stuff, but there's quite a lot left to do. Quite a lot to get working, to get everything going exactly how I want it to be. But yeah, we're calling it a day there.